Good afternoon from myself, Devon Govender, and welcome to the Track and Ball Selection Show for the race meeting that's scheduled to take place on Saturday, the 10th of December. We're racing at the Vaal, and there's some really big fields. Always a pleasure to be joined by Sanele Mchunu. We're going to take you through the card. Hopefully we can find some winners for you. Good afternoon, Sanele. How are you doing?
Good afternoon, Devon. I'm good. And I know that you've been in top form this week.
Yes, we're hoping that form continues, but there's some big fields at the Vaal, so we're going to have to invest a bit of money.
That's very, very interesting. The main race having so many runners, it's very interesting.
Okay, we're going to take you through the pick six legs. Starting off in race number 4, it's the WSB Spin the Best Classified Stakes over 1600 meters. I'm leaning towards number 1, High Roller, with healthy respect for number 4, Montmorency. How did you see it?
Yeah, also in the camp of number 1, having been knocking at the door with that distance, having 2 runs for 2 seconds, I think that's the one to beat.
Okay, anything else you want to include for the pick six?
For me, it's just High Roller.
We both like number 1, High Roller, and in the fixed odds betting market, it's trading at 22-10 with Ryan Munger aboard for Clinton Binder. Moving on to the 5th race on the card, it jumps at 14.25. It's over the sprint trip. I like 3 horses here, all of numbers 1, 7 and 8. So that's number 1, Bohica, number 7, Big Burn, number 8, Vasim. Now, if you look at this horse, Vasim, that's one of the outsiders of the field. Now, what interests me there, that second last run when finishing 2.75 lengths behind Sheila. This one shoulders 54 kgs with Randall Simons aboard. I think this is a bit of value. What do you like?
There is a value, but I like number 7, Big Ben, at 4-1. I think it's the weight that makes me lean toward Big Ben.
Yes.
With 55.5 and jockey claiming 4, then I think that's the one to beat.
Yes,
I
definitely make number 7, Big Burn, a massive runner. And this combination of Sean Terry and Sianda Sosibo, they're certainly hot. Moving on to race number 6, World Sports Betting Sophomore 1000. It's over 1000 meters. I quite like a horse very strongly here. Number 5, Now I Got You, from the Corey Lensley yard. This only shoulders 56 kgs with Randall Simons aboard. Again, I'm going on that Sheila form. The second last run when running third, 2.25 lengths behind Sheila. Prior to that, there's some solid form lines.
And what I like there, it's Mover and Shaker, number 6. I'm right next to you. Having been on a distance for 2 times, having a second and a fourth. And you know what it did here in a Devon season? It ran well. It won a race on a big day. If it can reproduce its earlier form, I think that's a horse they all have to beat.
Could be some value there about number 6, Mover and Shaker. Sanele likes that. Moving on to race number 7, the big one. Now there's 30 horses carded here with 2 reserves. So 28 with the 2 reserves, being 29 Reunion and 30 Captain Hindsight. I quite like a massive outsider here in the form of number 14, Paisley Park. Now this is trading at 16-1. Now this is a horse that has plenty of ability, and the last time I remember that run was running on really strongly, but may have needed it. It was a good last run, and like I said, may have needed it. I'll make it a big runner. I think Sean Terry would have fine-tuned this horse. 16-1, good each way for me.
My horse will be number 4, Irish Tractor, Kabelo Matsunyana, Brad Crawford, with 10-1. I think it's got a good form at the Vaal, because now we have to look at the track that the horses are running on. But I think this one does well at the Vaal.
But for pick 6 players, I'm sure some of the guys are going to have to go a little bit wide. You got to make up your own mind. It's a massive field. It's an open betting race, and if I'm not mistaken, the last time I checked, the favorite was trading at round about 5-1, which was number 9, Profit, which is also a massive runner.
It's a massive runner, but the draws there will play a big role, because if your horse finds itself at the back, I think it will be very difficult for it to slice through the field that big. So
you want your horse to be a little bit handy, is that what you say?
Exactly.
100%. Moving on to race number 8, it jumps at 16.10. It's over 14.75. Now, the favorite here is number 1, Forever Mind, which has an undeniable chance. It was a very good last win, but I also quite like numbers 10, Fateful Day. I thought it was a good last effort. JP van der Merwe, he's riding very well, and I also like number 14, Call Me Master, with Muzieni aboard.
Yes, that's my horse for the day, Call Me Master. Drawn 1, 17-2. Muzieni, I think that will be a massive runner.
So at 10-1, can we put this in all our multiples for a place as a booster?
Yes, definitely you can.
Should get 4 places there as well. Moving on to the closer of the pick 6, which is race number 9. It jumps at 16:45. It's the WSB Thanks for You, Your Support FM 72 handicap for fillies and mares over 1400 meters. Now we've got number 2, Gimme a Light, which is unbeaten, won on debut, and number 5, Winter Greeting, which is also unbeaten, won really well on debut and is the current favorite. I'm leaning towards number 5 from the Sean Terry yard. I'm expecting them to have a very good day.
Yes, I'm also expecting them to have a very good day. I'm also in the camp of number 5. Sean Terry, he steps up to the occasion. That horse having been debuted at the Vaal, I think it must be a horse to beat.
Plenty improvement to come.
Plenty improvement to come. Calvin Habib was riding on top of his game.
Yes.
And Sean Terry was always on top of his game when it comes to the big occasions.
Excellent stuff. We've taken you through the pick 6 legs of the Vaal race meeting on the 10th of December. Now, Sanele, where can the guys take all these bets?
All guys are welcome here at the finishing post, Track and Ball here in Durban, Greyville, and all other Track and Ball outlets. And we also give out the best odds on Track and Ball.
Well, the website is www.trackandball.co.za. If you don't already have an account, you can follow the steps online and open one, or you can give them a call and they will open one for you. It's a massive race meeting come Saturday. There's going to be some healthy pools. Get your bets on. And from myself and Sanele, we wish you a fabulous day's racing come Saturday at the Vaal.